Hi, this is a French course for beginners. It'll get you started with French. This course is visually rich. It covers all the aspects of the French language. You will learn both vocabulary and grammar. As far as grammar is concerned, it's covered very thoroughly, without cutting corners, and presented in a way that is easy and pleasurable to follow. All the grammatical material is explained in great detail and with appropriate examples. Every 2 or 3 lectures, there's an exercise lecture. Make sure you can do all the exercises before you move on to the next lecture. Pause the video, do the exercises, and then go on with the video to check the answers. At the end of the course, there's a thorough revision of all the vocabulary covered in it. There's also a revision of all the grammar discussed in the course. Make sure you have mastered all the material covered in it. Finally, there is a detailed discussion of French spelling and pronunciation. Enjoy the course. Previously on Awesome French. In the previous lecture, we learned some nouns, and we learned the question qu'est-ce que c'est? To ask, what is this? Here are some examples of sentences with nouns. C'est une porte. This is a door. C'est une lampe. This is a lamp. C'est une horloge. This is a clock. C'est une chaise. This is a chair. C'est une table. This is a table. C'est un tapis. This is a carpet. C'est un sofa. This is a sofa. C'est une fenêtre. This is a window. C'est une armoire. This is a closet. C'est un fauteuil. This is an armchair. Well, all these sentences are affirmative sentences. And now let's talk about how to make questions. We'll be talking about general questions in this lecture. So, what is a general question? A general question is a yes-no question, because these questions are answered with a yes or no. Like, for example, are you hungry? Yes. Yes, I am. Or, no, I'm not. Now, in English, we make general questions with the verb to be by means of inversion. So here we have an affirmative sentence, this is a lamp, and here we have a question, an interrogative sentence. Is this a lamp? So we just change the order of the subject and the verb. This is this. In French, we can make general questions in 3 different ways. So let's have a look at this affirmative sentence. C'est une lampe. This is a lamp. Well, one way of making a question is inversion, just like in English. But this is quite formal. It's not used in everyday language very often. Well, c'est is actually 2 words, ce est. They are contracted in affirmative sentences. But when we change the order, they become full words. Es, es. This is pronounced S. Est-ce une lampe? Est-ce une lampe? Is this a lamp? Okay. Well, more frequently, you will come across intonation questions. These are questions which look exactly the same as affirmative sentences. The only difference is that there is a question mark at the end instead of the period. And of course, there is an interrogative intonation. So this is pronounced c'est une lampe with falling intonation. C'est une lampe. And this is pronounced like a question with raising intonation. C'est une lampe? C'est une lampe? C'est une lampe? Fine. Finally, we can make questions, and it's quite common in French, by adding est-ce que at the beginning of the affirmative sentence. Then we use the normal word order of the affirmative sentence, plus of course the question mark. So in this example we have Est-ce que c'est une lampe? Est-ce que c'est une lampe? So nothing changes here, we just add est-ce que at the beginning. So to sum it up, this sentence, c'est une lampe, may be turned into a general question in three different ways. By inversion, est-ce une lampe? By intonation, c'est une lampe? Or by adding est-ce que at the beginning. Est-ce que c'est une lampe? Now, in everyday language, we usually use intonation questions and questions with est-ce que, these two. Inversion is rather used in more formal language. And now let's repeat. C'est une lampe. Est-ce une lampe? C'est une lampe? Est-ce que c'est une lampe? Okay. Now, how do we answer such questions? We can answer these questions positively or negatively. Let's start with positive answers. So again, here is the question. Is this a lamp? In French, we can ask these questions in three different ways. Est-ce une lampe? C'est une lampe? Est-ce que c'est une lampe? And the answer is yes, this is a lamp. Oui, c'est une lampe. Oui means yes. We could also say just oui, just yes, and that's it. C'est une lampe? Oui. Or we can use the whole sentence like here. Oui, c'est une lampe. We don't use short answers in French like we do in English. So in English you could say, yes it is. There is no such answer in French. We either use just oui or the whole sentence. Oui, c'est une lampe. Let's repeat. Est-ce une lampe? C'est une lampe? Est-ce que c'est une lampe? Oui. Oui, c'est une lampe. Another example. Est-ce une table? C'est une table? Est-ce que c'est une table? Well, these three questions are just three different ways of asking the same question. Is this a table? And the answer is, oui, c'est une table. Yes, this is a table. Let's repeat. Est-ce une table? C'est une table? Est-ce que c'est une table? Oui, c'est une table. And some more examples. Est-ce une horloge? Oui, c'est une horloge. Is this a clock? Yes, this is a clock. Here, we're using inversion in the question. Est-ce une horloge? Oui, c'est une horloge. Next we have, c'est une chaise? Oui, c'est une chaise. Is this a chair? Yes, this is a chair. Here, we have just an intonation question. C'est une chaise? Oui, c'est une chaise. Finally, the armchair. Est-ce que c'est un fauteuil? Oui, c'est un fauteuil. Is this an armchair? Yes, this is an armchair. Here we have the question with est-ce que at the beginning. Let's repeat. Est-ce une horloge? Oui, c'est une horloge. C'est une chaise? Oui, c'est une chaise. Est-ce que c'est un fauteuil? Oui, c'est un fauteuil. And now let's have a look at some consonants. First, the easy ones. which means the ones which are pronounced just like in English. Une petite pièce. So this is pronounced p. Un rideau court. Ciel. So this consonant may be pronounced like k here, court, or s, ciel. It's pronounced like s before I and e. L is pronounced like in English, la lampe. This consonant is pronounced v, une porte neuve. B is pronounced b, une belle table. T is pronounced like in English, tapis. D is pronounced like in English, deux chaises. F is pronounced like in English, sofa. M is also pronounced like in English, armoire. S is pronounced like s, sol. N is pronounced like in English, une chaise noire. So there's nothing special about these examples. Now let's move on to some more complicated ones. CH. This is pronounced sh. Une lampe blanche. Les chaises. Let's repeat. Blanche. Chaise. G may be pronounced in two different ways. As g, like here, une chaise grise, or here, un grand tapis, or it may be pronounced like j when it's followed by e, de fenêtre large, horloge, un fauteuil rouge. Let's repeat. Grise, grand, large, horloge, rouge. H is always silent, but actually there are two kinds of H, silent H and aspirated H. We don't pronounce either, but there is a difference. If there is silent H, we have elision, so we put apostrophe. Instead of saying la horloge, we say l'horloge. Now there is no elision if there is aspirated H, la haute horloge. Now the problem is that you can never say whether the H is aspirated or silent. So you don't know actually whether the elision should take place or not. You can check it out in a dictionary. In dictionaries, aspirated H is usually marked in one way or another. Let's repeat. L'horloge. La haute horloge. This consonant is pronounced j. Le mur jaune. Let's repeat. Jaune. This consonant is pronounced k. Have a look. Ce ne sont pas 4 chaises. Ce ne sont pas 5 chaises. Let's repeat. 4. 5. R is pronounced like a rolled sound. R. For example, mur, fenêtre, armoire, horloge, rideau, porte, une table ronde, un fauteuil rouge. Let's repeat. Mur, fenêtre, armoire, horloge, rideau, porte, ronde, rouge. Now most consonants at the end are silent. Plafond, silent D. Rideau, silent X. Mur, silent S. Un petit fauteuil, petit, silent T. Ce tapis n'est pas long. Tapis, silent S. Né, silent S and T. Pas, silent S. Long, silent G. Ce tapis est court et épais. Tapis, silent S. Et, silent S and T. Court, silent T. Et, silent T. Épais, silent S. Well, that's it. This is the end of this course, Awesome French 1. This course was made to get you started with French. But of course, there is much more to learn. So stay tuned because Awesome French 2 is coming soon. And this is the family you'll meet in Awesome French 2. Frida, Borg, Ike, Kev, and Bree. So thanks a lot for taking part in Awesome French 1. And now, stay tuned. Okay, you already know this room from Awesome French 1. C'est une pièce. This is a room. C'est le salon. This is the living room. Let's repeat. C'est une pièce. C'est le salon. But this room looks empty. There's no one here. Now, does anyone actually live here? Well, the answer is yes. Here, we can see someone sitting in the armchair. Qui est? Who is this? C'est Frida. This is Frida. And she says, Oui, je suis Frida. Yes, I am Frida. So first we have the question here. Qui est? Who is this? And here we have the first person singular form of the verb to be. Je suis. I am. Je suis. Let's repeat. Qui est? C'est Frida. Oui, je suis Frida. Okay? But Frida is not the only person who lives here. Et ça, c'est qui? And who is this? This is another way of asking who is this? Qui est or c'est qui? C'est Borg. This is Borg. Borg est un homme. Borg is a man. And he says, Salut, je suis Borg. Hi, I'm Borg. Je suis un homme. I'm a man. Here, after the first person singular form of the verb to be, suis, we can have liaison, but it's not obligatory. So we can read this as Je suis un homme or Je suis un homme. Liaison in French is sometimes obligatory, sometimes not. This is an example where it's not obligatory. Ce sont Frida et Borg. These are Frida and Borg. You already know the plural form of the verb to be. Ce sont, these are. Ce sont Frida et Borg. Frida est une femme. Frida is a woman. Here we have liaison. Est une. Frida est une femme. Je suis une femme. I'm a woman. Une belle femme. A beautiful woman. And one more thing. Et ça means this. Et ça and this. And what about this? Something like that. Fine, let's repeat. Et ça, c'est qui? C'est Borg. Borg est un homme. Salut, je suis Borg. Je suis un homme. Ce sont Frida et Borg. Frida est une femme. Je suis une femme. Une belle femme. Moi, je suis Borg. Et toi, tu es Frida. I am Borg and you are Frida. Salut Frida. Hi Frida. Moi, je suis Frida. Et toi, tu es Borg. I am Frida and you are Borg. Salut Borg. Hi Borg. Now, the first thing to notice here is the second person singular form of the verb to be, which is tu es, you are. We use this form when talking to one person only. Tu es, you are. Tu es Frida, you are Frida. Tu es Borg, you are Borg. Now, another thing to notice here is the pronouns moi and toi. They mean I and you respectively. You in singular, so when talking to one person only. They are used emphatically. They actually only repeat the main subject, and they are optional. We could say, Je suis Borg et tu es Frida. Je suis Frida et tu es Borg. But they are often used to emphasize the subject. So let's repeat. Moi, je suis Borg. Et toi, tu es Frida. Salut Frida. Moi, je suis Frida. Et toi, tu es... Salut Borg. C'est Frida. This is Frida. Elle est une femme. She is a woman. C'est Borg. This is Borg. Il est un homme. He is a man. Here we have the third person singular forms of the verb to be. In masculine gender, we say il est. He is. Il est. In feminine gender, we say elle est. She is. Here we can say it. Il est. He is. Elle est. She is. Let's repeat. C'est Frida. Elle est une femme. C'est Borg. Il est un homme. C'est une famille. This is a family. Ce sont les enfants. These are the children. The word enfant is a noun which may be either masculine or feminine gender, depending on whether the child is a boy or a girl. So if the child is a boy, we say un enfant, masculine gender. If the child is a girl, we say une enfant, a girl, a child girl. Ce sont les enfants. These are the children. C'est Ike. This is Ike. C'est Kev. This is Kev. C'est Brie. This is Brie. Ce sont les parents. These are the parents. C'est Borg. This is Borg. C'est Frida. This is Frida. Now here we have the whole family. The children and the parents. Let's repeat. C'est une famille. Ce sont les enfants. C'est Ike. C'est Kev. C'est Brie. Ce sont les parents. C'est Borg. C'est Frida. La famille. The family. Borg est le père. Borg is the father. Il est le père. He is the father. Frida est la mère. Frida is the mother. Elle est la mère. She is the mother. Ike est un fils. Ike is a son. Il est un fils. He is a son. Kev est un fils. Kev is a son. Il est un fils. He is a son. Brie est une fille. Brie is a daughter. Elle est une fille. She is a daughter. Let's repeat. Borg est le père. Il est le père. Frida est la mère. Elle est la mère. Ike est un fils. Il est un fils. Kev est un fils. Il est un fils. Brie est une fille. Elle est une fille. C'est Frida. This is Frida. Elle est une femme et une mère. She's a woman and a mother. Comment est Frida? What's Frida like? Elle est belle et intelligente. She's beautiful and intelligent. By the way, there is never a liaison after est. Est intelligente. Salut, je suis Frida. Hi, I'm Frida. Je suis une femme et une mère. I'm a woman and a mother. Let's repeat. C'est Frida. Elle est une femme et une mère. Comment est Frida? Elle est belle et intelligente. Salut, je suis Frida. Je suis une femme et une mère. C'est Borg. This is Borg. Il est un homme et un père. He is a man and a father. Il est comment? What's he like? Is another way of asking what someone is like. Il est comment? Il est grand et fort. He's big and strong. Salut, je suis Borg. Hi, I'm Borg. Je suis un homme et un père. I'm a man and a father. Let's repeat. C'est Borg. Il est un homme et un père. Il est comment? Il est grand et fort. Salut, je suis Borg. Je suis un homme et un père. Borg, tu es si fort. Borg, you are so strong. Merci. Thank you. Est-ce que je suis aussi grand? Am I big too? Oui. Tu es aussi grand. Yes, you're big too. Est-ce que je suis aussi intelligent? Am I intelligent too? Tu es très grand et fort. You're very big and strong. Okay, let's repeat. Borg, tu es si fort. Merci. Est-ce que je suis aussi grand? Oui, tu es aussi grand. Est-ce que je suis aussi intelligent? Tu es très grand et fort.